Alright, here we are in Module 8. It was a really interesting module for me, probably one of my favorites so far. Even though I did have a couple of hiccups that I'm still trying to work out with the Arduino projects, and I'll go over a couple of those and some of the things I'm still working on. And hopefully I'll have another update next week with them all worked out and everything, or I guess the week after that, since next week's spring break. The responding to the Engage Me or Enrage Me discussions was fun. I really like the neat resource. I want to talk about that first. We have the the link that I decided to do was the Apple iTunes U. And this is basically an app that Apple has come up with, and it allows teachers to come up with a curriculum for students to learn K through 12 and university and all sorts of stuff. I was able to find some cool anatomy and physiology classes on there, as well as some Spanish classes because I'm wanting to learn some Spanish. But it's a really cool system that I had no idea existed, and so I was really excited to kind of look at that and just kind of look at everything that you're really able to do with it. And you can kind of see how kind of intuitive it does. It kind of integrates a bunch of different apps and stuff. All the apps that I was able to look at were free, and it just kind of integrates everything into one spot, so you can access everything and learn everything really quick in one intuitive, fluid motion. And all the courses are free, and as far as I was to tell, the apps and stuff were all free as well. And a couple of courses that I looked at. So I thought that was a really neat resource, a really cool thing that I'm going to be trying out here in the next couple of weeks. These both videos were both interesting to me. Kind of talking about technology and if we're up to par, and kind of the different effects that people had. Again, I liked both of them, both interesting for me. I didn't mean to start playing that. And what other people wrote about it, very interesting as well. I like how the fact that technology is there. It helps us to mass amounts of information, but it also helps us procrastinate, and so we have to be able to have that mass amount of information available to us. Moving on, I wanted to go again over a couple of projects that I had. I had both here. I wasn't able to make the box, but I had the lock here, which was the second project, Project 12, and also the LCD liquid crystal display magic ball. This worked really well. I tried to do the brain activity and making it scroll. I know the screen's kind of hard to see, so it says yes, it says looking good, unsure. And you can see I'm able to kind of shake it and it changes every time. And so that worked really well, but then when I went and tried to go in and do the scrolling, I would come up with this error. And so I still need to try and go through and figure out why I wasn't able to make it really scroll at all. With the knock knock, I had some more issues with that. I was able to turn it on, get it going, but I couldn't get the sensor to knock. Even when I would lock it, it's unlocked now. You'll see I'll go and press the button and lock it, and no matter how much knocking I did, it just wasn't receiving any information. So I'm going to try and see what I can do with that in order to get it to work next week, and I'll give you an update next week on that. Other than that, I really enjoyed the week. I probably spent 8 to 10 hours trying to figure out everything and researching stuff, looking for ways to do my final project today, and doing those brain activities. Other than that, it was a good week. It was glad to do all that learning. So until next week, we'll see ya, and I guess next week's again is spring break. So until a couple weeks, we'll talk to you next time.